So yesterday, I was at a bin store, and I found this really weird advent calendar. And so I saw a little minifigure out of it, and I thought, oh, that's cool, let me check it out. Maybe it's a real Lego minifigure. Well, it didn't turn out to be, and it was in a little bag. But then I noticed that it had something to do with this strange calendar. So I thought, you know what, I might as well buy it. It's $1 for about 24 random Lego figures that are fake, obviously. And boy, was I surprised. But when I got in the car and looked at the contents inside, I was shocked at what was in there. So, aside from the box literally having nothing to do or say with Lego off-brand minifigures, I found these guys inside here. And it's very interesting because they were all in their very own bags, but I just couldn't help but be intrigued by the way their detail looked. And I could obviously tell that there were some figures missing from it. Here, I think I only had about 11 or so when there were supposed to be 24 gifts. So that means I missed out on quite a few minifigures. But what I found in there was very interesting. So first off, I found this little sailor guy. Not much. But what's weird about his legs is they detach like so. It's like one big piece instead of like the traditional Lego legs. And, he came with leg printing. He's pretty cool or whatever. No back printing. So that was just a weird inclusion, I'll say. And then we got this little police officer. Same deal, no back printing. Same legs. A little boring. You're probably bored by this point thinking, where's the good part in this? So then, of course, we got this guy here. Just a red firefighter. Literally has nothing to do with, just like, Christmas in general. I mean, you could say the red, but it just doesn't really work for him. That's not really his thing here. And now I'm going to be showing you all these minifigs that I got in here in the order of who I liked worst to best. So, we got this Wonder Woman figure here. I'm going to try and keep her in the line. I'll put my hands over. But basically, these minifigures came with immaculate detail. It truly is amazing how she looks. I mean, look at that. Side leg printing, back leg printing, amazing back printing. Look at that arm print. A printed shield. Wonder Woman has a shield, right? And just overall, the outfit is phenomenal. She does come with this plain Christmas hat here. But, her face is fine. She does not come with a double-sided head. It's just a one side, just like every other minifig here. But overall, pretty cool. And she has this custom lasso piece, which I think is pretty sweet because you could put it in her hand and make it look like she has her lasso of truth or whatever, and you can actually put this around like a minifig's neck, so that's really cool. And these figures have the regular Lego connection now. These are not real Lego, but I thought these were so cool because these were probably the most detailed off-brand figures I've ever found before. And next up, I got a Lego Santa Claus Superman, who comes with as well very detailed suit. It's like originally red underneath, but the boots and the legs look like Santa's, and like I said, back of leg printing, which is super cool. Just detail all around. I really love it so much. But it's probably one of my least favorites out of the one that's been here. Not that it's a bad figure. And he does come with his Superman hair curl printed on his face, since he doesn't come with a hair. So they just give him a Santa Claus hat. And he did come with his felt cape, on one side. And it feels good. But when I was literally trying to pull the legs off the character, I had to hold up the cape and I ripped it off. So that is cheap Lego for you. Let me warn you guys, if you do get this, do not get me wrong, you are going to get some cheap plastic figures. That's why Lego can't go above and beyond on printing, because they have to make sure their minifigure quality is good. So that makes it expensive. But companies like this can give all their minifigures all the detail they want and sell them for cheap because the plastic is cheap and the minifigures will break easily. But overall, it's such a great figure. And all of these have been pretty durable and not bad so far. So I really like them, honestly. So that's it for Superman. But he's just the fact that this advent calendar included 2 DC characters is just so random to me. like that they chose this. And like I said, I only got 11 out of 24 gifts. So there could have been like a Batman, a Joker, a Christmas one, and we got some Marvel characters coming up next that they also could have had in that set. So that means there's more. And next up we have Harley Quinn, who, can I just say, has amazing detail. I can't believe what they did with this figure. The detail is immaculate. Look at her leg. They printed like netting over her leg, like she actually had netting. And then they printed, of course, like her shoes and everything. And the way they did her legs is crazy. And they also gave her arm printing. Every person in this comes with side leg printing, front leg printing, and back leg printing, except for the civilians. She also came with the Santa bag and the Santa hat, which is okay, it's whatever. But I guess like they're all trying to like be Christmas themed. But honestly, I'm gonna show you guys. You can upgrade these figures, make them way better, because this does look like an outfit that Harley Quinn would wear, even not around Christmas time. I mean, it is kind of Christmas themed. So put the official Harley Quinn head on her. It can be any version, but I just picked this version right here because it's the one I have. And just give her that head and hair. And honestly, she looks so good. Like, tell me that doesn't look like she's like from a movie or something. Like her Birds of Prey or whatever. That, just those legs and everything is awesome. And I can't believe that they did that for this figure. It just looks so, so good. And next up, we have Iron Man, who is very detailed. Yet again, super cool. I love this figure. They literally made a Christmas Iron Man, who also came with this bag, like a couple of other characters in this thing. But no tight joints or anything for fake Lego. Usually you expect that, so he did come with a Santa hat. He also came with a beard. He did not come with a helmet. They did the 2012 style first Iron Man and printed the helmet on his face, which I guess looks fine, and I get what they were going for, like, you know what I mean? If they wanted to have the Santa hat on him and everything, they just decided to print it instead of making a new mold. But one thing I love is they made his arc reactor like a snowflake, and they just made his suit like Santa detail, like all Christmassy, and I love it so much. Honestly, it looks really cool, and I just, like, they just went above and beyond with the details. I really can't believe it, and this is just such a great figure. But I'm going to show you how to upgrade it. Here's another thing. I just like doing these with these figures. If you put something on them, sometimes just one piece to add to them will make them look way better. So I'm going to put this helmet on him right here, this flat helmet. And I think that it makes him look so much better. It still looks like a Christmas version, and even though the helmet doesn't have any green on it, I think it still blends in perfectly. And you got this nice Christmas off-brand Iron Man. But the fact that he's not like really like that breakable or like cheap feeling, and the printing is just good all around, I gotta say, it's just like just a great figure all around. And I really love this one. And next up, we have a figure that I did not expect to be in this, and that is Thanos. They made a minifig Christmas Santa version of Thanos. Now, how crazy is that? He's a really cool figure. They gave him a golden Santa sack. I'm not sure. I think they gave him golden to represent like the Infinity Gauntlet or something, because the other ones come with a brown bag. But he just has such great detail, just like everyone else. I mean, look at that. Printed arms, printed legs, the whole deal. Really good. But there's one thing. His face is slightly upshifted, and they gave him golden eyes. Now, I love how they try to stay true to like the Christmas theme, so they give him the golden eyes, and he looks really good. I like that. But I gotta say, yet again, you can upgrade this if you have the official Lego part. Put official minifigure Thanos' head onto this body, and there you go. You have Santa Thanos. And honestly, I think that this upgrade looks so good on him. Just the detail all around. It's a really great figure. And for what I found in this pack, I gotta say, it's just so great. Now, when I got this figure in the set, I could not believe my eyes. He was so cool. Now, at first glance, you might think this is Red Guardian. But nope, this is Captain America, Steve Rogers. Now, I know the face doesn't really look like him, but Red Guardian does have a beard. And they dropped his helmet. They gave him a special molded helmet, which I think looks really good here. And they also, of course, the printing and everything. I mean, just look at that printing. Holy crap, it looks so good. Like the star with the Christmas, and just the green and red blending on his suit and the Santa boots. I just gotta say, it looks so good. And of course, they gave him his own printed shield, which is Captain America with just some green, white, and red. And honestly, it just looks so phenomenal. I love this figure so much. And they even gave him a little Christmas tree on the top of his helmet right here. And I just think, man, like, for $1, okay, let me remind you, I got this entire pack for $1 for all these minifigures. $1 for this detail. And even so, like I said, not bad. Like, the joints aren't bad. They're not super breakable as far as I know. I'll keep you guys updated, though, if they break easily or not. But so far, like, just such a great figure. I love it, and love it so far, this whole pack. But when I saw this figure, I knew that I had to check it out and build him because he looks so cool. And I bet you can guess who he is. Yep, this person, or whoever made this, literally made a Santa Deadpool. And he looks so good. Like, the printing all around, I mean, come on, tell me this doesn't look amazing. So, like, Deadpool-like. And the best part, one of the best parts, printed swords. Look at that. Like, black handles, red blades, and printing. Like, Christmas style. Like, gift wrapping. Like, who thought of that? That is so cool. And he comes with the arms and everything, bro. And just, then you take the hat off here, which is cool. So I'll give you a little bit of a better look at his expression, of course. But let me just get in. So, like I said, cheap minifigures. So they're kind of hard to remove parts for them. But, that's just the way it is with cheap minifigures. But anyway, once you get a closer look at it, though, look at that. Like, does that not look so sick? And you could take the swords, of course, off, and you can put them in his back piece that he comes with. And man, it just looks so good. Now, he did come with the beard and the hat, but I don't necessarily think the beard looks so good on him. But if you just put the hat here, I think that looks perfect. Like, this makes this minifigure look so good. I really, really love this. I mean, just look at the detail. And honestly, just the best figure in this pack, honestly. And probably the best off-brand minifigure I've ever seen in my entire life. And I just love this so much. And the fact that, I got this Christmas fake Deadpool before I even got, like, a real Lego Deadpool is kind of wild, But, I don't know. It's just so cool. I love this figure so much. Where did this come from, Where'd you get this advent calendar? And, how exactly, like, is this on Amazon? Can I buy it? How am I going to know if it's the right one? Well, I ID'd it on Google, and I cannot find it on Amazon, by the way. But I ID'd it on Google, and apparently this is sold online. But the thing is, on the website, it does not describe the interior at all. It doesn't tell you what's inside, what you're going to get. It doesn't tell you you're going to get minifigures either. It doesn't tell you, like, you don't even know what toy you're going to get, or anything. All you know is that it's an advent calendar with a little gift for every day. Now, I could be wrong. I could have gone to the bin store and someone could have shoved a bunch of Christmas fake Marvel minifigures in here. But the chances of that happening is very unlikely considering they're both the same theme, In fact, it's probably more likely that someone shoved the regular civilian minifigures in here. But yet again, this does look a lot like it was made in China or something like that. So it makes sense that it would have the most random figures in it and highly detailed cheap plastic minifigures. But it's still so cool. And honestly, this was worth the $1. I'll tell you. I mean, $1 for all those figures I just showed you. Heck yeah, all day, every day, I'm very happy that I found this today. And if you want to buy it online, unfortunately, it's out of stock, I believe, as of recording of this video. I looked on there. I'm not sure how much it is. I didn't get a price at the time, but I can go back and look at it. just look this up, really. Just Google Lens this right here. You just Google Lens this, and it should be able to tell you how to buy this or where they sell it. But anyway, I would like to advise you with it because, you know, a lot of these things can be sketchy, these websites and stuff, and fake Lego and everything, and sometimes it's shipping from, you know, the other side of the world. So I would want to warn you guys against that. But overall, it's just such a great deal. I'm so glad I found it, and I hope you guys would too. And, you know, if it's cheap online, then buy it, because trust me, the minifigures are worth it. And the fact that they went above and beyond just to make these very cool and detailed minifigures, just, like, is just insane. And honestly, I love them so much. I'm definitely going to keep these in hand with me. And, you know, who knows, I can use these little guys as, like, my guinea pigs in the future, because even though they're not that great, they can still be used in some way. I'm just not going to throw them away. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching my video today. If you're still here at this point of the video, thanks for taking so much time to listen to me rant about these minifigures. Not really rant, but say good things about these minifigures for the past, I don't know how long this video has been yet until I finish editing it. But thank you for sticking around anyway, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and this encouraged you to kind of branch out. And don't get me wrong, I love official Lego, okay? I love the detail and how they try and make their minifigures as good as possible. And I know that they're CMF minifigures, so, you know, you can still get pretty detailed minifigures. But I just got to say, you know, you take chances every once in a while. Just try some other things, you know. Try some off-brand Lego. If it's not good, then whatever. But that's why you always do a bargain, you know. I got that thing for $1, so it was obviously worth it. And it was no harm done if I didn't like anything that was in there, you know. So just, I don't know. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're interested in this, and maybe try it out yourself. And I definitely love that Santa Deadpool. But anyways, make sure to like, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and have a good day.